Hey guys, my name is Sasha and today it is my 21st birthday. That's right, I'm officially an adult and today I decided to make a video with my best friend Marfa. Last time Marfa was on the channel, it was quite something. We made a video together and you can see it in the link down below. Click an info card. We're going to talk about our dreams and what we are hoping to achieve as adults. I decided to make this video because as children we all have hopes and dreams, and very often, unfortunately, we don't achieve them.
Wow, that's really positive start to the video, honey.
So this video is for the both of us to watch in 5-10 years time and make sure that we tick everything that we wanted to do with our lives. Let's get into it. And the first thing I really wanted to achieve, which is something I know you're on the same page with, is a trip to LA. From the very childhood when I was watching Nickelodeon, I was watching all these kids shows and they were all filmed in LA and they were talking about how great LA is. And a lot of people say that LA is overrated, but I feel like I need to go there by myself and I need to see it.
Just palms, blue skies, and hot boys around.
You know, we're really lucky because we're best friends and we have a lot of places we want to travel to on the bucket list, and they're very similar to each other, or they're basically the same. Like, I want to travel California, I want to go to LA, and I want to go to San Francisco. I also want to travel Dubai. These are all like the warm places and I really like the warmth, I really like the sun, I really love the beaches and the bitches. Next year actually we want to travel together to LA. That is the plan. That is the plan. Let's see how it goes. I think it's really important to travel because it really develops you as a person. If you travel Asia, if you travel Africa, if you travel Europe, if you travel both Americas, if you go to Australia, you know, Antarctica, whatever, you know.
Since we still have Antarctica
Yep.
in 2020. My primary goal in life is to become as financially independent as I can be, and I guess like becoming a micro celebrity would help, but that's
Oh man!
you know, that's really difficult to achieve, but we all know that it does help with lots of connections and links and finances and opportunities. Merely popular in inner circles.
I feel like there's definitely a balance between like how much famous you want to become. There's definitely a middle
I
ground.
want to be like a world star. It's so much pressure.
Yeah, you want to be successful, you don't want to be too successful. This is something I've realized as well, because I see like these people like J. Paul and like other ones, or even Taylor Swift, like Tay-Tay's done nothing to you. Nothing wrong, absolutely. And the shit that she's got in her life is just ridiculous. Be successful, but control the fame, because if you don't, it just gets out of hand and it's very hard to handle, especially for young people.
Money is not happiness. It does contribute to happiness a lot. Like, it's everywhere. You can't really say that, oh, I can't be totally happy without money, because that's not the realm of the 21st century.
You know, when we had an English class and we actually brought this topic up like 5 years ago, I remember when I answered, I said, money doesn't make you happy, but I've never seen a homeless person enjoying his life. I think money is very important to really have independence, to be able to do what you specifically want to do. And it's something as teenagers we really struggle with, because there are so many things we want to do. We have dreams, we have, some of us have lots of possibilities, but we aren't able to do them because we lack money. And honestly, all the teenagers I've seen on YouTube or, you know, being actors or whatnot, perceived as successful, their parents had a huge say in their success. When you're a teenager, you know, being successful is very difficult, and usually it is attributed to your parents. All the famous teenagers that I've seen, their parents either help them financially or with connections.
There's nothing wrong in that.
No, there isn't.
Which is one of my points, because I do really feel grateful for my parents and I do want to give back. So one of my dreams in my life is to take them to their dream destinations, because I know that my father is a huge geek fan, so I like to take him to one of the biggest concerts of his life. My mom, she likes sun, she likes tropics, so I like to take her to Bali or
Bali Islands.
yeah, basically like somewhere really beautiful and where she can stay for like 2 weeks and say, wow, that was really dreamy. That was something that I was waiting for, you know?
Speaking of traveling, you know, I'm really in love with aviation. I really love airplanes. It started through a video game, and it just came to the point where I'm fanatically watching different airplane videos on YouTube. And actually one of my dreams that already came true was flying on a non-commercial airplane. So my boyfriend's dad, he has a pilot's license, and once we flown together on an airplane. And it was just so awesome that it inspired me to try flying on a helicopter, because I've never flown in a helicopter. Even like going to Dubai, I know a lot of people do like helicopter flights there, or like around Manhattan in New York. And also I really want to try flying on a private jet. I've never flown in a private jet. I'm pretty sure a lot of people, that's like white guy dreams, like first world problems. Like, oh, I've never flown in a private jet. Have you seen like the insides of one of them? It is so awesome. So that is something I want to do. Speaking of flying on the plane, I feel like there are some extreme sports and extreme activities every person should try at least once. And for me, I really want to do skydiving. I really want to jump out of a plane with a parachute. I feel like that would be such an experience. I really want to do bungee jumping. Something I've seen Connor Frenta do actually for his 2 million subscriber video. He did that with his mom, which was super cute. We should do that together. We should like hold hands and like...
Am I like mom to you? Have you just mommed me? Do you think I'm old? Do you think
I'm your daddy. I'm your daddy.
Jesus Christ.
We have a fucked up relationship. I really want to try skiing, like snow skiing from a mountain.
You've never done snow skiing?
I've never done snow skiing. I've only done dry skiing. I've never done like snow skiing.
Yeah.
I really wanted to. My parents didn't let me.
Why?
Because they were like, no, it's too dangerous. We don't want you to break your leg.
Break your leg. No, break your leg. Well, I did talk about my parents last time, but my next point is more about the next generation. I just want children, okay? 2 children in my family, that would be perfect. Not something that I plan on doing now, alright? I'm good.
To be honest, I've thought about that, and I've thought about having children, and to be honest, I really picture myself with a guy having kids and walking them around the park, yeah, and teaching our kid, like if it's gonna be a guy, teaching him how to play football. If it's a girl, like doing her haircut, because I mean, come on. But for now, I think it's too early. I really want to have a dog. Like, I think if I'll be able to handle a dog, I'll be able to handle a child. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I practically raised my younger sister and my nephew. That was a lot of fun. Every single time they did something new, it was so awesome. I felt so proud of them.
Cute.
Yeah, like every single time they did like a trick, or like they said a new word, or like I remember all of that. And I really want to have that. And I think it's definitely an experience I don't want to be giving up on. Having a child is something you can do a few times in your life, maximum. And I really want to be able to do that. I feel like it's one of those things that you should try at least.
And to do decently. I'd like to raise my confidence in singing and playing guitar to the point when I'm not ashamed to sing in public or on social media. Love the shape of you. Although my heart is fallen too, I'm in love with the body. Yeah, like the very high end to this dream, a big stretch to it, is me releasing at least one original song of mine or an EP, which is basically about all the first people in my life that were really important to me.
Oh, that's so cute. Do you know what? Until today, I didn't even know that she wrote songs. I knew she was writing poems. I was writing poems at some point.
Yeah.
I know you were like writing things down. But I've never thought that you were actually like writing proper songs.
I think I was 10 or something. I was really into pop music, and I am now, but it does give me a little of like, wow, I can mess around with songs and put really deep meaning into it and metaphors and shit. So
remember how we were playing the piano in the music department back at the boarding
these
school?
were the days when I'm telling you that we were the motherfucking stars in Kent College. Me and him in the music department singing the I have loved you since we were 18, and it was like,
I think I started teaching myself how to play the piano when I went to KC.
yes,
Just for us to be able to sing like One Direction and Troye Sivan songs.
dedication. You remember us doing harmonies? I was like doing alto and soprano, and you were doing tenor and bass.
Yes. Oh my god.
That was so cute.
This year I really wanna. This is one of those things. Okay, I'll put it on my bucket list as well. I really wanna learn how to sing. To the point like I don't wanna be like. I'm not talking Beyonce. I'm not talking like, you know. I can't think of a male singer, so I'll just say Whitney Houston, Freddie Mercury. Yeah.
Bro, we should do a cover together.
A cover.
Like a music cover together.
I can play the piano, you can sing.
Or we could sing together, or we could take turns and sing together in chorus.
Speaking of fame, speaking of singing, I really want to get 1 million subscribers on YouTube. And that is a lot, and that is a lot of hard work. And I first need to learn how to market my channel, because let's be honest, that's exactly what it needs. The content is already here, the videos are already here. I was dreaming of making videos on YouTube since I was 10. I was watching YouTube when Connor Frenta wasn't gay, when he was living in hotel house. I was watching videos back when Troye Sivan wasn't a singer, he was just a YouTuber.
And all of them were straight. Well, my next point was actually make a positive impact for a social cause, because as I told you, I'm really lucky to have really lovely people around me. I want to make the world a better place, as cringy and banal and corny as it sounds.
We really are lucky in terms of us being able to go to the UK, in terms of our family being able to provide this opportunity for us, and not everyone is lucky like that. You know, when this entire Mr. Beast thing started with Team Trees, where they wanted to plant 20 million trees, I was watching a PewDiePie video on that, and I decided to hop on board, and I donated some money, and it felt so good. It wasn't the first time I donated money. I also donated money for like Connor Frenta's Thirsty campaign. He did that for his birthday. You know, right now is the time for exams, is the time for the coursework, and of course with coursework and exams come procrastination, baby. So last week when I was preparing for an exam, I was watching YouTube videos, of course, and I was watching the solar eclipse that happened in 2017 in America. It was a total solar eclipse, and it was just such a gorgeous view. It was so beautiful. So I'm ready to travel, because again, it's so rare to see these, to be able to observe such a majestic view.
My last point, to wrap it up with the whole traveling theme, I do really want to travel to Disneyland Paris or Disney World in Orlando with my significant other. I want to hold hands and get about in the fountain and get the rides and yeah, just enjoy our lives together.
It's cute.
Take me out to Disneyland, please. Whoever who is watching and I'm dating at the point.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Okay guys, so that is the end of the video. I know it's gonna be very cringy to watch for myself, but I'm gonna be an adult even for you now. But the point of this video honestly is don't be afraid to dream, because we all have embarrassing dreams that we want to achieve. We don't tend to open up about them, but do. Open up about them to yourself, to your friends, to your significant other. I hope you like it. If you did, definitely give it a like. It really supports my channel and my self-esteem. And give a like for Marfa, because she came around here and she's my best friend. Also follow her channel, the link is going to be in the description down below. And follow my channel, because I make weekly videos around the surrounding LGBT topics, but apparently not only. And finally, follow me on Instagram, sashalivesinengland, the same as a YouTube channel. I interact with a lot of people that follow me on YouTube there, so feel free to do that. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!